teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Yep. Backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
The partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing, Young. Steps away to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary run, defense.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Young. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Chance so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Going for it with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we've got it covered.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the option, here's Etienne. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Let's go! Let's go! Let's have some fun! Etienne once more. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. If they want a 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. And this is caught at the 8. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
This is your game, guys. Let's go get him out. He's looking to catch that, man. That's how we eat. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All right, let's do it. Bring it. It's a big one now. It's a big one.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To throw on 2nd and 6. Young. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now Young. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll throw again. Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Young on 3rd down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand-new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for Jacksonville in that first half. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game? They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
4 yards on the 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there.
He was touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now McManus for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Young. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's Young. Shark's got it left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here is Young. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 6 yards left on 2nd down. To throw, Young. He'll find Thiel. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Well, the fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. 1st down, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Let's go, man. Let's roll. What we got? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Young will set to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Young from the shotgun. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On the slant, this is Chark. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's showtime, baby. We gotta be big time now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run. It's Sanders. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What's the deal, y'all?
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Another run with Sanders. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here now Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 17-14, 33 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.